Yeah, I was, we challenged the team to come out and not use, playing against a rested team type excuse tonight, and challenge them to come out and play a full 60 minutes. And I thought it was our best performance of the year so far.
What made it so great?
Well, I thought our pace in the offensive zone. The first period kind of went back and forth a little bit, but from the second period on, I thought we really got a lot of multiple shot shifts. That's something that we've been emphasizing, and I thought we kind of turned the tide. I think we only gave up 3 shots, I think, in the second. We gave up a few. They had a flurry there in the third and a couple on the power play maybe, but other than that, I thought we did a great job of defending and controlling the offensive zone.
Looking at the first period, they did a pretty good job of making it difficult for you to get out of your own end, and then after that, when you came out for the second period, you really had no problems with that at all.
Yeah, and some of that's, we didn't make them play defense. But when you make a team play defense for 30 seconds in their own zone, it's a lot harder to forecheck. And we weren't doing that. There was too many one and dones, I thought, in the first period.
How about the guys going to the tough areas? Murtagh's goal,
yeah.
A number of chances that didn't go in, kept going all night.
Yeah, I thought that was another thing that Nick Peruzzi's been harping on, that you get to the front of the net and you take the goalie's eyes away and anchor there. And I thought we did a good job with that tonight.
Coach, like you said, only 3 shots on goal let up in the second quarter. What was the message ahead of the second?
Going into the third
going into the second.
Well, we just want to stay with the process. We know what makes us good, and we want it to continue. To, as I said, put pressure on them and play with pace and just try to suffocate them in their own zone. And I thought we did a good job with that.
You get your contributions from all 4 lines. You can always talk about both 4 lines.
Yeah,
we certainly did that tonight.
If you want to play the way we play, you have to play 4 lines. You can't rely on 3 lines. You're going to get tired. And when we can do that and get contributions from all 4, it makes it really tough on the opponent.
Yeah. Richard setting the tone 48 seconds in with that, that dirty shot.
Yeah, well, we did that out of Colorado College and it went the other way. So I was, we've talked about that too. So it's great to score on the first shift, but you got to understand that you still have 50 minutes to play, 59 minutes.
You had 37 shots last night and 1 goal, and then the second period it's 14-3 and you don't have any goals. How did you think the guys handled the frustration of it not going in and kept going?
Yeah, really well. When we talked about that in between the second and third, that don't start cheating for offense. We're playing pretty well. If you keep playing this way, the dam will break, and eventually it did.
Houston had 4 shots in his career before tonight. He had 4 through the second period.
Yeah, he played great.
Didn't he?
I thought he played really, really well.
And you kind of alternated him and Tristan on that.
A little bit, yeah. We were alternating Mertz, Hay, and Tristan, but then I thought Mike was playing really well, so just started for the third period. We're alternating Tristan and Houston.
Is Tristan hurt or just giving Houston a shot in the lineup?
Houston's been playing great in practice, so he's earned it. I'm not giving him anything.
Anything else?
Murtagh has 2 goals tonight, and seems like he's been around the puck a lot this year. I know we've kind of asked you a lot about him, but what have you seen and how has he progressed this year?
Yeah, quite frankly, last night I didn't think he played very well, and we talked about it today, and he knew that. And I loved his bounce back today. Showed a lot of character of him, but he's a good hockey player. I've been telling you guys that all along. We had a very deep team last year, and he didn't get the minutes he probably deserved because it was guys just really good players ahead of him. But he stuck with it, and now he's getting rewarded.
What did he do better tonight specifically?
I thought he was hunting the puck. He was physical. He was tenacious around the net. He kept the game simple, and when he does that, he's really good.
Then no Trey this weekend. Coach Stitcherson?
Nope.
Injury?
No. He's a little banged up. Yeah.
Upper, lower?
Upper.
What did it feel like having a 2-goal game?
Yeah, it was obviously great having a 2-goal game, but I think we just stuck to the process that coach has us in our structure, and we play hard, we get rewarded in front of the net. It's one of our goals is to win the net front every night, and I think we did that tonight.
Cav said he challenged you after the way you played yesterday. How do you think you responded, and what did you do better tonight?
Yeah, I mean, I think I think I just brought some more energy tonight. I worked a little bit harder, and I was just harder on pucks. And yeah, I think I love that from him. Like, I want him to be hard on me. I think it makes me a better player. And moving forward, I think it'll be good to just have that relationship with him.
What did your player last year, Mike? But you just, there were more experienced players on the team. What did you do in the offseason to kind of develop your game to get to the point where you are now contributing on a regular basis?
Yeah, I mean, I think I just kind of kept my head down this summer, worked hard. I mean, I had a couple injuries. I had a rehab this summer, and I was actually on campus for most of the summer. So I just worked with Ed, worked with Mo, worked with the coaches here, and they just pushed me to get better every day and get back to the regular season because they told me that I needed to play a role this year.
Summer stories is luxurious as it sounds.
Yeah, it's fun. I had a good time. I made good for what it's.
To live in this building.
Exactly. It's a beautiful building, obviously, and a couple guys visited, so it was fun.
You mentioned going to the front of the net. You went to a hard area to get that goal. How important is that in hockey, especially against a physical team?
Yeah, I mean, it's very important. I mean, no matter who we play, I think it's important. But with this league, it's hard. It's hard to score goals in this league. Teams are very good defensively, and we're very familiar with every opponent. So I feel like, it's not you're not going to beat them with like a pretty play every night. It's going to have to be hard nosed and to win hockey games. It's never easy.
Who never got a chance to talk to? Who was like to play against your brother?
It was fun. It was a lot of fun. That was the first time I played against him. And like, we've never been on the ice other than summers together. Like, never played against him, never played with him. And it was really cool for being him, but obviously our family. Like, it's rare to get family, all that family there at one place. So it was pretty cool for everybody.
Did it happen where BU stuff? Did it happen where UConn stuff?
Yeah, I would say it was more UConn.
You guys had 37 shots last night and only one goal. In the second period, you have a 14-3 advantage and there's no goals. How do you think you guys responded to putting together all those shots and not scoring?
I think it's just, going back to sticking with the process and structure. I think, our coaching staff reaches, like, get to the hard areas, get to the interior of the ice to generate offense and to generate chances. And, the dam will break. I mean, we're going to run into a hot goalie sometimes, but if we just stick to our script, I think, pucks will start going in.